Now here's a quick one that is a perfect example of why I say all the time that a guy should never tolerate any BS, in particular when it comes to relationships and all that. That if your girlfriend has issues and she's doing a bunch of nonsense BS to essentially punish you, it's just a bad way to be stuck with someone like that. And this is why I coach guys to become the best they can be, develop self-respect so they don't tolerate this crap. And if a gal just all she wants to do is punish you, stuff like that, it's best to kick her to the curb and move on. And you'll see right here what I'm talking about. Title: My girlfriend, an 18-year-old female, he's 18 as well, decided to punish me and now I want to break up. He says, this happened last night, so it's still fresh and I'm still working out what to say or feel. I'll start by saying that I, 18-year-old male, have had a very rough week to begin with. Ultimately ended in me quitting my job of 3 years and not amicably, and overall having a very hard time of it. My girlfriend, an 18-year-old female, goes to college right now, while I'm about to start as a firefighter in a city near me. So, let's be honest, they're both kids. And yes, kids, 18 years old, yes, they're legal adults, but they behave like kids. At least she is. She was going to a college Halloween party last night and invited me to go. I'm not a huge partier and I'm not in college, so I don't have a strong inclination to go. I don't blame you, man. However, she offered to buy my costume and she told me that it would be okay if I decided not to go. This was all well and good. I decided I would end up going because she was excited about it and wanted me to go. The party was the night of my last day at work, so I was already in a rough mood to begin with. I show up with my roommate, and the first thing my girlfriend says is to ask about her outfit. She has already been drinking when we arrived. I tell her it looks good, and we go to the party. Mind you, I drove, so both my roommate and I aren't drinking, only my girlfriend. So already she's plastered. Initially, I wasn't super happy to be there, and I was excited to go home. She got upset with me and told me I didn't have to come if I was going to be grumpy the whole time. Well, you know what? If you didn't want to go, you shouldn't have gone. End of story. So I can see a little bit where she could be a little annoyed. Like if you're going to be miserable the whole time, stay home. Otherwise, try to make it bearable. However, the way she acts here is going to show you it's just not going to work out. Essentially, she gets upset with me because I was grumpy and was dampening her fun, and she refuses to speak to me or even look at me throughout the whole night. Passive aggressive. I tried to talk to her, but she wouldn't even turn to talk to me. Mind you, she's getting more and more intoxicated here. I eventually gave up and ended up standing in the corner with my roommate until it was time to leave. So you're that pissed off looking guy in the corner. You should have just left. Earlier in the day, she promised me she wouldn't drink that much and that she kept it contained. I stood in the aforementioned corner and watched her get absolutely annihilated. She was doing it to punish you. And I'm sure there's plenty of people plenty of guys more than happy to take care of her now that she's drunk and mad at you. Blacked out, stumbling and falling all over, basically nonverbal. At one point, her friends came over and started grilling and interrogating me, and one even threatening to beat my ass. I never had met these people ever. If this guy is going to be a firefighter, I'm sure he's a tough guy, and I've been like, bring it on, motherfucker. I'm fending off her friends while she stands 10 feet away and turns her back to it, not saying anything to her friends or me. I don't care if she's drinking or not. She obviously filled her head with a bunch of crap and all that, and this is what she enjoys. I text her this morning and ask what the F happened, and she initially starts attacking me. She tells me the reason she broke her promise and got blackout drunk was because she was mad at me. So instead of communicating like an adult, she decided to get piss-ass drunk and act like a jackass, make a fool of herself, say a bunch of things to her friends. I'm sure this guy's a good guy, he just shouldn't have gone to this thing. To get back at me, to punish me. Should I break up with her over this? Yes. It just feels like she's willing to throw away everything because her fun is more important to her than I am. Dude, she's 18, and if she's remotely attractive, believe me, you are chopped liver to her. She'll replace you like that if she hasn't done it already. Problem is, you guys are not compatible, okay? You obviously aren't a social butterfly like her, partying and all that shit with the college kids. It's not your thing. She is and is in that place, probably ready to let her freak flag fly. There you go. And it's not going to work. On top of the fact that instead of communicating with you like an adult, she's acting like a child, like a jackass, wants to punish you and get piss-ass drunk. Do you really, how many guys watching this have girlfriends has gotten at least once in your life piss-ass drunk, acted like a jackass, and you need to fucking deal with her and take care of her and all that, and it's like, grow the hell up, and you don't act that way. you're just not compatible. So I say absolutely break up with her. But the point of this whole thing is, guys, and you heard this childish shit, is you can't take BS. You can't be with someone that's going to act that way. Instead of communicating with you, instead of punish you, start a bunch of drama and all that. It's ridiculous. So yes, kick her to the curb, and then he'll focus on becoming a firefighter and all that. Next time, and down the road when you get another girlfriend, because you probably will, make sure early on she's good at communicating things. It's not going to pull this type of nonsense, because this girl's immature. But then again, she sounds like a typical 18-year-old brat nowadays. So lesson learned here: don't take any shit.